Hello, I'm Nicholas Jose Tenudo, and I recently did a video about a theory of the identity of the Raspy Voice character in Splatoon 2 Salmon Run. This video will kind of summarize the theory, but if you'd like to watch the original theory, you can find it. Just type in Raspy Voice Theory, and you will see the original video. But somebody in the comments pointed out that on the Splatoon 2 website, it says that what I thought was Lil Judd wearing a bear, like a costume or a bag over his head. It turns out it's a bear statue that's talking to you through Salmon Run. So if you don't understand, in my last theory, I came up with a theory of how Lil Judd was running Grisco Industries in an effort to get golden eggs so that he can take over Judd's job. But somebody pointed out that it's actually a statue, not a mask. However, I still think that Lil Judd could be running Grisco Industries because at the webpage of the Splatoon 2 website it says, Mr. Grizz, he's a bear statue that talks. And I noticed that there was an antenna on his head, and statues don't talk. And by the antenna, I'm assuming what this is supposed to mean is that somebody is talking through a radio and it's coming out through the bear. So whether or not it's Lil Judd, I don't know, but I still think Lil Judd's running the place because I thought, well, why is it called Grisco Industries? Everything in Splatoon is a sea creature with the exception of Judd or Little Judd, which shows, you know, those two are mammals. So if Lil Judd was to choose an animal to represent his company, it would probably be a mammal. So I can understand him not wanting to choose a cat because I guess people would assume that would be too obvious. So he would decide to choose a bear for certain reasons. One, because bears are mammals, and two, I noticed that the bear does kind of, well, in my personal opinion, bears, I noticed, have kind of similar behaviors to cats. They all walk on all fours. They have fur. They like to eat fish. They have a similar nose and mouth. And there have been cases of animals resembling one another. So it's possible he might have, it was like maybe it originally started as a cat, but he turned it into a bear because he thought a cat would be too obvious. Because in real life, there was an incident where people all over the internet were wondering if this was a dog or a bear. And I know that this is if, you know, Little Judd's a cat, but I still wanted to point out how some mammals can look similar to one another. So I'm not saying this was supposed to be a cat. I'm just saying that I could see if Lil Judd is running Grisco Industries that that's what he would choose. But as for the voice of whether or not it's Lil Judd, I don't know. Because I've never heard Lil Judd's voice. We haven't heard it yet, if he does ever talk throughout the game. Then I can't really compare it to Raspy Voice. So this is the best I could do. But anyways, I hope to see if this theory comes true or not. Bye. Oh, by the way, before I leave, about that dog-bear thing, if you're wondering what it was, the owner actually said this is a mixed breed of a Pomeranian, which a Pomeranian is a breed of dog. So, goodbye for now. I'll post any updates on my theory if they're needed. Bye!